That's our next show coming up. Look at the height difference on this
Wow,
one.
he's like a dick level.
Byron Baudelaire, that's probably convenient then for you, Ken.
Oh yeah.
And Andrew Harvard, just a large frame. He fought at 170 pounds over in America, dropped down to 161. That's roughly what 73 kilos is in the lightweight division. And that large frame. Oh, head kick by Baudelaire, just barely missing. Harvard, who uses wrestling, good sprawl by Baudelaire.
My opinion.
In the black.
Oh, yes, he's very black. My opinion, the only people that use metric are drug dealers.
Never thought of it that way, but most of the world actually does.
The unimportant places, like here.
Including where I'm from as well, we use the metric system.
Oh, really?
Yes, it is.
Huh. So, that crosses out the United States, I think Vietnam, and like Cambodia or some shit.
Oh, I think that's kind of obvious, isn't it, Ken?
Uh-oh. They may have like weird shit in Cambodia. You don't look very Asian, but who knows?
You've got a last name Tamakiri and you don't exactly look the part.
Stage name.
Fair enough. I was wondering why when I Google your name and some unsightly things showed up.
Yeah, it's kind of like you choose your name. It represents your life, your lifestyle.
I see. I see.
Hell, Ken.
I don't want to say, but I see.
Hell, Ken isn't even my real first name.
So why Ken then?
I was always a fan of Ken dolls when I was younger.
Ah, the eunuch-like Ken doll.
I can make them whenever I wanted them to be. I could take a switchblade and cut a vagina into them, or I could take a Sharpie and some clay, draw a dick on it. It could be whatever I wanted.
I don't think you need the Sharpie if you just kind of mold one out of the clay, I suppose.
Hair.
Fair enough. Oh, natural.
Always thinking one step ahead.
I see. Well, a good ground battle at this point. Byron Baudelaire in the tight black shorts with the top hat and bow tie adorning it. And Andrew Harvard in the dark red, the crimson.
Very fancy
The
asshole.
Harvard crimson.
You know what? That Byron Baudelaire has a really fancy asshole. He's a fancy asshole.
He's a fancy man. He's gentlemanly, scholarly. He's the British dandy of a lightweight.
I think these guys have common interests in like books. Just books.
Perhaps they do. I don't know. I think Andrew Harvard has been a barista, so I suppose coffee and books would make sense.
That was
coffee. Perhaps it's coffee versus tea on this one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, head kick by Baudelaire.
I forgot he's a barista.
Well, it's been so long since he's actually had to do that. He's been making just a little bit more money in the mixed martial arts game. Of course, winning Mr. Naga, most glorious and well-paying Mr. Naga. Oh, what a big shot by Andrew Harvard starts things going halfway through the long period of the first 10-minute round. Andre Sonata watches on with a blank stare. He's just so desensitized by this violence he witnesses day in and day out.
I don't need sleep with his eyes open. Oh, wow.
Uppercut, down goes Baudelaire. Oh, this could be the beginning of the end.
Maybe it.
By Harvard. Can Baudelaire coupling?
Oh, he is.
Scrambling. 2.5 minutes to go. They're in this first 10-minute round. And Baudelaire trying to keep Andrew Harvard in his guard.
His what?
In his guard. I know. Harvard into the north-south.
6'9". Oh.
Nice. And Baudelaire almost was woken up by that. I suppose he doesn't want to interrupt anything that would be impolite, I suppose. And goes for the head kick. Oh! Harvard catches him from behind. Make your own joke, Ken.
I don't need to.
We just implied it, I suppose.
You sure did. You did the job for me.
Always happy to do a job for you, Ken. Wait a second.
That one's got me playing with you.
Baudelaire missing the head kick. Harvard returning with one of his own. 30 seconds to go here in this first round. It shows the true top tier level of these fighters representing the lightweight division. They are bringing their A, and in Andrew Harvard's case, their H game. And that will bring the end of the first round.
Sonata just like phasered in.
Those hands up inside.
Excuse me?
Nane Sonata just kind of like disappeared and reappeared. That was very odd.
I'm sure that's just an illusion, an optical illusion. That's just your eyes playing tricks on you.
Maybe.
Hey, that's close.
I haven't.
That's your peripheral vision. I'm certain.
Poppers will do that to you.
Well, that might be the case, although maybe he's got some ninjutsu training. He can just be stealthy like a ninja.
By poppers, I mean jalapeno poppers, by the way.
Of course, well, those things, the heat can sometimes get to you.
I did do amyl nitrates earlier, though, so that may also play into it.
You did what?
Amyl nitrates.
Of course. Why would I expect anything less from you, Ken? And we saw Andrew Harvard nearly bringing a finish to this match.
Ew.
This battle.
I love women, but that is a fucking horrendous looking windshield.
Oh, that is one of the Nagabots.
Beastly. Oh,
She is
okay.
actually a clone. She is a clone. It's a different woman every time. Most glorious and demanding Mr. Naga is unhappy with the job she does every time. So he has a removed in.
So I guess head got removed there, Jesus.
Nearly removing the head and throwing some knees
Going for the
over
kill
and
here.
covering up well. Always two. They don't want to lose. And that's the beauty of these fights, getting so close to the selection. The final rankings that qualify for the lightweight KUMITE is that you start getting to the point where if you're at the lower end of the top 10, a win could mean you're qualifying, and a loss could mean you're on the outs. And these two do not want to be on the outs, Ken.
Not one bit. I want one of them to lose, though. What happens if there will ever be? What if a draw happens in KUMITE? What will happen then?
I don't know if that's ever going to happen, because I think when it goes to they have to go to the judges.
3 minutes.
And the judges don't score it on a numbers-based system, on a points basis. It's just they pick a winner, and there's 3. So as long as there's no judge deciding there's a draw, I think that judge will be killed immediately on sight.
I believe so too. Oh!
And Baudelaire! I mean, it's kind of like abstaining from a vote. You can't make up your
They
mind.
get shot.
Pretty much. One of our armed guards will take care of it.
The who?
The armed guards. 2 minutes to go. Left in this lightweight battle. Byron Baudelaire owning Andrew Harvard throughout the
Like a
round.
bitch.
Harvard had the advantage in the first round, but Baudelaire has come back in a big way. They're covered in blood, each other's blood, and sweat.
Ugh, that sweat. Disgusting. Ugh, sweat.
Minute 10 to go. Baudelaire scrambling. Nothing gentlemanly about the blood that is adorning the man.
Now, blood's fine, but ugh, sweat's disgusting.
There's going to be a little blood. There's always going to be a little blood. Ken.
That sweat. Ugh.
Understandable. Everyone's got their one bodily fluid
Ugh.
to keen on. I suppose for you it's perspiration. And Baudelaire with the mount up back to half guard. Last few seconds of this fight. Scrambling for position. That will be the end of it. We will go to the judges' decisions. The judges' scorecards for this one. Lightweight battle, Andrew Harvard. Byron Baudelaire, this crowd
Round of
here in
applause.
Nagoya, showing their appreciation for what these two, for the 15 minutes they spent rolling around with one another. And of course we will go to our judges. Finding my notes here to find the name of our judges today. I know that one of them is Mitsubishi Galant, Nissan Altima, and of course Saab. Judge Saab. Let's see how they go. Altima says for Baudelaire. Galant says Baudelaire. Saab makes it 3. Byron Baudelaire. A decision, popular choice victory.
By a unanimous judgment call, the
I can't tell if his teeth are awful or he just has like a mouth guard in.